GoatsDVD.com.
I think it's a blessing for us to come together on this day. You know, I spoke to my Aunt Cherry earlier today. I just gave her a call to thank her for, you know, pushing old dirty out her womb, you know what I mean? It's hard for that to happen, of course. But not only gave herself a son, you know, to her family, but a son to our family, a son to the world that put music out and helped shape hip-hop to what it is today. Changed the lives of many people, and it's good that we come together to celebrate that today, y'all.
Y'all just drop some signs on them, y'all. They need to hear it.
I can't see Chris. I can't even see I can't see nobody, but I see this white guy holding his head like this. That's fine. Can you do anything about that?
Hey, RZA.
Where's your technical skills at, brother?
Can you see me?
Video camera button. Hit the video camera button.
Yeah, can you see me now?
All I see is a picture of your tag like this.
Oh, really? Oh. You don't see the video? All right. Hold on 1 second. So RZA. RZA, one of the questions that just came from Twitter was, ODB died before the smartphone, social networking era, 9 years ago. What do you think ODB would be like today? Would he be better than Miley Cyrus?
I mean, you know, ODB, I mean, he did things that we used to hear about on the news or read about in the newspapers or get a little clip. If he had a phone to show you what he was doing every day, he probably had the biggest, most successful reality TV show in the world. Because he did things that nobody in the world would do. You know, he'd pull over on the Verrazano Bridge with a 40-ounce, stop traffic, take a leak, get back in, and keep on with his day, yo. That's real. You know what I mean? There's no reality. There was no reality like his reality.
We got another question. When's the next Wu-Tang album coming out?
That's something we're working on right now, you know what I mean? A lot of brothers came to the table to represent, you know, Master Killer, Capadonna, Ghostface Killer, Method Man, all the brothers, you know, just wait for Raekwon to come add some verses to it. You know, and Judicial and Ghost gotta add a few more verses, but it's coming together real well. I'm feeling really inspired by what we're doing because you heard the stories of us growing up in the streets of New York, cash through everything around me, going through cream, trying to, you know, scramble and work your way up to a kilo in those dreams and, you know, just anything to take care of your family. And nowadays we had a chance to have another side of life, and we have family of our own, we have our own children, we have our own problems in life, and these problems are different from growing up just being a street thug or being a kid trying to find his way. And I think the songs we have now will help not only young people, but even give some inspiration to adults. Because even the adults, I would say in our society, that's based on society, based on the capitalism that we all based under. I think we're getting diluted by the joy, from the joy of life. We're being diluted. We're also being diluted by our purpose. Our family values are decreasing, and we all reaching for something that's mostly unattainable. Because even when we watch, you know, Love and Hip Hop and all these shows, and the personalities that I think they're giving to us, you know, of who we supposed to be, that's not just us, yo. You know what I mean? I know people with wives and children, you know, you look at you know, Papa Wu and his family and how he raised his kids. You're not going to see that same kind of personality. You're going to see that TV is showing that everybody, you know, in the black community is ratchet. You know, even, I mean, how are you going to be a millionaire like these rappers are supposed to be and still be ratchet? You're supposed to have some, you're supposed to at least grow into class. But they make us think that that's our personality, that's us. But it's not us. And I think a new Wu-Tang album will inject a little bit of wisdom about how it is to be an adult in America. A young, you know, a black man who's an adult or urbanite who's an adult. or anybody, you know, coming from the teenage years to your adult and becoming a family man, those kind of lyrics I think is important right now.
Nice. Actually, very profound. You weren't on, but I just announced to the audience here that we couldn't screen the film here today. Because my attorneys advised me not to.
You didn't screen the film?
No. My attorneys advised me not to. Trust me, I want to. Raekwon came to me 8 months ago with this project. Raekwon, yes. But unfortunately, I can't screen that film here tonight.
Why not?
Because the estate's attorneys have placed a cease and desist on this, and they won't let it happen.
Well, let me say this to you, Chris. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do because you gotta protect yourself legally. But a film is something that can be portrayed in homes, in public places, in libraries, and in places like Brooklyn Academy of Music, which is a place where art is given to the people. I remember being a kid, going to school, PS 384 over in Bushwick, and we would get field trips to Brooklyn Academy of Music, and they would show us films and show us music, and then we'd go to the botanical garden. That's all part of culture. I can't see how a lawyer might stop culture being spreaded. And this film is a documentary.
I want to show it, but I can't. I just can't.
That sounds like one of the biggest problems we have in our country, right? Is the problems of lawyers, and mostly white lawyers out there, or the whole lawyer system. But we have brothers in it and sisters in it.
Yeah.
But the legal system in America really needs to take a look at itself, because people could sue you for a hot cup of coffee. You know what I mean?
Yes, you got rich.
You go to other countries in Europe, in other countries around the world, this is not possible. You can't just wake up. Like, I got sued before for a lady who went to a festival called Park Hill Day, which was something that's been going on before I was born, and it's still going on to this day. But during the Wu-Tang era, we would come and give out stuff to the kids and help out for a few years. But I had moved out of Park Hill over 10 years, prior to this particular Park Hill Day. And the lady went to Park Hill Day, went behind the police yellow tape, drunk, tripped over a wire, and sued me. And it cost me $30 grand to settle a case like that, right? And all the money went mostly to lawyers. So the country needs to take a look at our legal system, find a way to make it proper. Because we're making law today like Obamacare is a law, and I'm not political, I'm more spiritual, but they say the affordable health care is a law, and then they say you're going to make another law to break the law. It's like there's no such thing as law then, because they're not living by the system of common sense law. There's a common sense law that we all have as men. I don't see how ODB, who passed away 9 years ago, who have children, who has family, some of his family members are sitting there in that audience, I'm sure. He has fans who have supported his music. He's part of the Wu-Tang legacy. I can't see how a lawyer who never met him personally could stop his film from being shown to the public.
Well, it's not a lawyer, it's the estate. The estate doesn't want the film to be played. And
the estate is the lawyers.
Yeah, well.
Who's the estate?
The managers of the estate. Yeah. Yeah, the ex-wife or widow.
Yo, check that out. Put that shit on. Fuck it, man. Put it on. Put it on, y'all. Fuck it, man. I got tired of hearing. Yo, I love you, Bobby. We gonna run this shit right now, man. I'm gonna put it on and play it, and that's it, man. Yo, throw it on for me, man.
We can't.
Yo, throw it on, man, for real, man.
Sorry, I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the easiest thing to do right now, just put it on.